stressing like a motherfucker. I just really want something to go away. I don't even know what to say. I've been busy all.
Welcome back to my channel. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And I was just refreshing my YouTube and I saw this. I was like, bro, let me watch this. Because I do be watching the 85 South show. I never dropped a reaction video to one of their videos, but it'd be so long. But since I'm doing something, stuff like that, I'm just gonna let it sit and I'm gonna watch this. But I'm definitely watching it with Jack Harlow in it. Not to sound like a little man or whatever, but I want to see like more of his personality, no pause. But like, because as artists and stuff like that, I like to see like, I'm just like y'all. I want to see how people act and stuff like that. So I know this should be interesting. Plus, he's on a, like, just for him to have the balls, just for him to have the balls to go up and watch. I said watch. Just for Jack Harlow to have the balls to go up on the 85 South show, it's like, it's a thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? As far as his music, when I think about his music, I mess with his music. I mean, if it was like a 10, if it's like on a scale of 10, I give him a strong 7. But I would like him even more if I would like his music even more if he had a story. Like, I don't know his story for it. So, like everybody else. But yeah, let's get into this reaction. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate y'all for watching. This is Jack Harlow, The Trap with Karlous, Miller, D-So Young Fly, Chico Bean, Clayton English. So let's get it.
What the reach is here? How are you gonna call my shirt small?
But your shirt is small.
That's what big huge on you.
But hell no, what? That shirt above your belt.
It's called the 1/3 theory.
It's called the top.
130 outfit.
Hell no.
One guard.
There's that part.
You know
That's that Italian fit right there.
I can't do.
Yeah, you too tall.
There you go.
You can't do that. Who that is right now? That's Amber. I got kidnapped.
What have you had to do that?
When I got kidnapped, ain't nobody saying nothing.
Hell no. Well, no cap, Frank, no cap. Thank you. But no, I'm from Kentucky.
Where you from?
Hello.
Louisville, Kentucky.
They be getting fucked up like Kentucky ain't hood, though.
That can go down.
JSC from Kentucky, from Louisville.
You just had the Kentucky Derby.
That's right.
That shit was lit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You talking about that, right?
Yeah.
I know that shit was lit. You ain't been on no fun?
I did. I lost a lot of money.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Who that?
Nothing I want to admit it in.
Damn, why did you go in there and listen to them folks talking about that once upon a week?
I just told Drake I'll bet what he bet if I copy them.
Go back with Drake. Drake got money to be.
Yeah, he tripping.
Listen, it's tough though. You can't say no if you right there.
This is all the good advice afterwards. I know, right?
Drake pay them folks? Well, Drake owe me $2,000 from a bowling game. He gonna bet. I got one more Drake for the money.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He tripped. Jack Harlow tripping from betting Drake. Bro, I'm not gonna bet with Drake, like, cause he could bet $100,000 or $1 million or something, and not even care about it. But you gonna be sitting over there like, you feel me? Oh, y'all, I skipped it a little bit. My bad.
From a bowling game. He gonna bet. I got one more Drake for the money. Drake. But I like it. Drake playing on purpose because I'm kicking with him. Right. So you don't want to get a nigga that be like, hey nigga, what?
But if anybody would have been that motherfucker, I thought it'd be you.
No, that was Drake. I was like, if Drake, I'm gonna let him slide tonight. But after this, I'm gonna be over here. We went to the club and everything. I'm like, that ain't
What you
true.
gonna do with your song?
That's what I'm saying. So
Nigga said I owe 2 G's off the phone. And you gonna be like,
At least gotta know your name if you do that.
Nah, I fuck with Drake, man. That's the OG right now. He still owe $2,000. And they were getting money from everybody.
Hey.
What you got going on, OG? Nigga.
I'm relaxed. I don't. That would make me very relaxed.
Yeah, don't smoke none of this, especially this medical shit.
Yeah, who this is right here, game out?
Zen, bro.
Zen, bro.
Yeah.
3.5 to previous class.
Yeah, we got weed from about 3-4 different states today.
I believe it. I know the theme in here.
What's the thing?
Yeah, hot.
No, it ain't.
Allegedly, that's a theme in here.
First question, the thing is called Get High here, right?
What's the theme then?
The theme is black excellence with, you know.
That nigga right there, come
Man, all the way. I got this. Let's jump the shit off. Hey, welcome back to the Welcome back.
Hey.
We got a special guest here with us today. Wow. Tell you, nation.
Welcome back to the Zodiac Signs of Shit Sign, the Lil Scorpio King show. Make sure y'all leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate you for watching. I am reacting to the 85 South show featuring Jack Harlow in the trap. So let's get to it.
In my storm.
Who got OG?
You can't say he came out of nowhere because he popped up and he stayed. And he's been popping this shit ever since. Just dropped a new album. Every time I hear some music from him, he's saying some shit.
What he saying?
He be saying some shit.
Well, what do you say?
What he saying?
He's saying some shit.
What are you saying?
He be saying some shit. Hey, welcome back to the motherfucking 85 South show. We chilling with the host and the dude Harlow.
Yeah.
I'm your motherfucking host. My name is Karlous. I've been smoking weed, so I might be talking real slow. I might say some shit you don't know. I might say some shit you probably heard before. But either way I make this shit motherfucking go, it's to the dope. I said hello. I ain't gonna stop because I wanna go. I said some things, but I wanna say some more. Because I'm the host of the whole damn show. Okay, and they didn't know. Your name is Chico. And that's Clay. And that's DC and Jack for those who hate. The people wait. On the intro, I said it 3 times. And one more Jack Harlow. Chico B.
Yes, sir.
Take it over.
Okay.
Because the people want to hear your intro.
I say my name is Chico Bean and I'm the cleanest on the earth. I just bought a brand new pink shirt. Hey, and I know everybody heard me. My shoes clean, I get carried like he did at the dirt. See, I'm a bad mama jammer. Clean as a whistle, no hammer. And I know everyone can see. I could pass it off to my bro.
Ooh, D.C. Don't try me. Ooh, I keep that thing. It's low key. Ooh, you know how I be. I'm from that zone 4, like my boy Karlous. Keep that shit at the door. I'm gonna roll this weed, so I can get high up on some speed, so I can get fly. Hold up, please, bruh. So let me go and try while I get it. Hold up, I get fly in the skies, cause let me go show you how I be so smooth. Pass it to my brother Clay and don't do what you do. But slow it down, my boy, and act a fool. Now,
Keep the clip fully loaded. Clip die mostly over bullshit. Got these hoes all up on my dick. I can't call them back. Internet, text me, no FaceTime. But when I see you face to face, it's FaceTime. Replace mine. Fuck the bitch golf course. The back line.
stop, bro. You acting like we ain't got Jack Harlow.
What you want? Here's some rhymes? They trying to say I'm with the slime? Hey, with the slime? I'm on my own motherfucking time. So let's just do this interview. Yeah. And I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna play it cool. So let's just catch a vibe, decent fly. And they gonna see why I'm that guy.
What happened?
It was good.
Man, we chilling, man. We got all that notes and shit.
Yeah.
I made the research department go through everything.
Oh, that's not good news.
Yes, it is. Who did it? They did say you were with the people.
We're off to the bad start.
Like, fuck all that, man. Get that guy out of here.
I'm about to take a piss.
Don't do that.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, that boy going in there.
That's like just drink cold.
It was the bathroom. Never come back.
That shit was crazy.
What's the second bullet?
Point. New single, first class.
Thank you.
Was that one of your favorite songs before you sampled it? Or did somebody just be like, I got
I
something?
was obsessed with Fergie when I was a kid.
Oh, no.
I tried to do Fergalicious at the talent show in Pittsburgh. It's crazy, but it's true. I'm dead ass. And they tried to do Fergalicious. I tried, they didn't let me. It's too sexual, you know.
Hold on. When you audition, you was like, I can't wait for this shit.
Yeah, I'll do that. The point is, I love Fergie. I mean, she's so groovy too. So I've been obsessed for a long time.
Shot.
Anyway, yeah, I love Fergie, so I've been wanting to do this my whole life. So anyone that went to school with me knows this is full circle.
Full circle, that's beautiful.
It's like one of nah, it's just messages. She likes to, you know, she's in that part of her career.
Oh, okay.
Jack Harlow and Fergie.
That shit.
Yeah,
That could be
Greg
fire.
Street was just telling me that's the remix.
Uh-oh.
Sure.
He don't lie. That's you know, that's my uncle. We fish. You fish?
I can see that.
Yeah, you can see that.
I believe you.
Oh, yeah.
I can see
Now that's the OG. If he said it gonna happen, we gonna make it work.
Yeah.
Yes,
I can't believe y'all.
We just messaged. She gave me her, I mean, she had to clear it.
Yeah.
She gave me her blessing.
That's
But
beautiful.
who is it in the game that you see yourself like wanting to work with? 'Cause you came out really like on fire.
Peter Pablo.
You bullshit.
I just said that bad.
This motherfucker.
Now you trolling like a motherfucker.
He trolling. You say, look.
He
Man,
the best.
I give you all the motherfucker that get people. I'm sorry. This show gonna bring about all the good shit in the culture.
What type of song would you do with Petey Pablo? What type of music do you see you and Petey making? Like a turn song or like some smooth shit for the ladies? Like,
Not like an introspective record.
No, that ain't what Petey Pablo know.
I'm not saying what he's done for. I'm saying we would talk about our insecurities already.
damn, that's interesting. We need to put that one
Petey
together.
Pablo insecurity really is, he don't like to take his shirt off. You're like, yeah, take your shirt off, boy, right there, like that. Straight, I already do that. Hey, y'all say though, man, Petey Pablo said your name infrequently, like on the women shit, when he was naming all the ladies' names.
You named 100,000 women.
Shawana, exactly.
He kept going the whole song. Man, that would be a fire song. Who else want with me?
Andre 3000.
Ooh.
You can't put that damn ukulele down.
It's a flute.
It's a flute.
But you'll take that. If I really got to work with you, if you want to do this whole bunch of flute,
I don't give a fuck. What you want? He can whisper. Nigga said, I'm like, you know that 100,000.
you got that.
And now you got a result.
That was good.
Well, so I want to know where the title of the album came from. Come Home, the Kids Mission. What's the inspiration behind that?
my fans were commenting it under on my posts, and I just thought it was a beautiful sentence. And I spent a lot of time away from Kentucky making the album. So it just like poetic justice. I just went with it.
All right.
What was your inspiration? A lot of chicks put that under your post.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just means they want to use some pussy.
No, you're going crazy,
The
man.
internet slang that come home with kids' mission. Or you like, I just want to see my kids.
You don't want no toy yet?
What?
So you don't want no toy
I
yet?
just want to see my kids.
I'm going with City Girls this year.
It's your first tour?
No, I've been on tour.
I mean,
Shout out to the City Girls.
you gonna have much? I don't think you ready. I don't think you ready.
I guess you think I haven't talked this out.
No, you ain't calling out with a real nigga that's gonna put you up on game. Boy, is you ready?
Yes.
All right, you're going down.
This far.
They go talk about them niggas gonna be coming left and right.
Yep. How you deal with that? Like, you know what I mean? The attention of women, like, I don't know. You know what I mean? You don't want to be a motherfucker make somebody stand up. That's enough. No, we didn't come here for that.
How you getting all this pussy?
I mean, I think it's something I can deal with.
You tell us something I can deal with. What?
I mean, God, but I always say like God gives the greatest test to like his strongest soldiers, and I just feel like it's something I can deal with.
That's the Bible.
It's a great test. Yeah, that's a great test. That is a good.
With a lot of power comes a lot of responsibility. Like, I'm down for the mission, like whatever is necessary.
I'm just that boy set up on that one. I'm down for the mission, whatever's necessary. Like, yeah, you want a Men in Black now. I'm down for the mission.
Yeah.
Green light, go.
What's the danger? It's a lot of evil sides of pussy won't nobody talk about, Jack. I'm not here to deter you from your mission. But I'm just saying the perils of pussy, Jack.
Yes.
Many a great man has fallen. See, that's what I'm saying. You gonna go crazy, my butt.
It's like using my shoulder and get up.
Yeah.
Go crazy, my butt.
Yeah,
Listen here, when you get off stage, perform. First of all, let the man go. Stay prayed up. Thank God that you on tour. Perform. Get these folks a show. And after that show,
it's another show. It's another show.
it's another show.
I don't know. See, for me, it's tough to go to a city, meet a stranger, and then get inside them sometimes. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Sometimes I gotta get to know a person.
You know that cool. You want to sit down and talk.
No, don't get the
They
name.
don't want to talk too on the edge of their bed.
They like, so what you trying to do, Harlow?
They're all right here.
No,
You
yeah.
gotta get the know.
Got to. I'm just saying it's hard for the stakes are high.
There's a lot you can run into nowadays. You
Yeah,
they go to sleep, want to do it, wake up, what to do this to me,
You can
man.
just bust them up by yourself and it's over. You don't have to deal with
I feel you. That right there.
And that's how I
very
solve a lot
big.
of my problems.
Me too.
You big on that.
Hey, yeah, I'm big on that. know how much money we save doing that shit? You ain't gotta have no unnecessary conversations. You can make. That is the greatest one.
You're saving time and energy. It's still gonna, even if you get a little bit of pussy, it's still gonna break down there. Some of this shit gonna be some bullshit. It ain't really no whole lot of stress-free pussy out there.
Sometimes.
Even if it is, it's probably from somebody you don't want. It's soft, yeah.
This is straight pretty good. It doesn't matter they land in the bed. You like, I'm paying that for
There are situations depending on the woman where it can be very stress free.
How old are you?
24.
Ooh, young thing.
You're fucking in a whole different generation. See, the women, 24-year-old women, they throwing pussy. They don't straight with that.
Like a poker game.
I like women young age.
Shit. You like them?
Okay, I love 50-year-old women.
He got him with that.
Silly.
No,
Yeah, can they do
my range is like from my age to maybe 40, 50. Yeah, like,
Why the older women? What do you like about older women?
they have something where, you know, they can teach me.
Yeah, because they're like kids.
Don't say that. Don't be like that all the time.
Where you meet 50-year-old women at, Jack?
Crazy. No, I'm joking.
Don't do that, please. All right?
I am not one thing.
You're the only white man on plenty of fish.
Plenty of fish.
Oh, okay.
Y'all already knew it's all black. You feel black going crazy. Black.
Just black.
It's called black.
What the fuck?
It's
It's about it's like with the porn category.
black niggas be on black every time they get shit. I be like, what's wrong with y'all niggas? And they kick every time.
Yeah, you got all kinds of and shit going on.
I gotta provide.
You on the cover of Rolling Stone?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, you actually on rock star status.
Well, I've seen the show. It just seemed like the right thing to do.
You right.
Hey,
The shit that people say, you know, you can't help that you white, but people automatically assume when you're white.
You could, but that would be worse.
You can't help that he's white. He's born that way. He's
This
just,
motherfucker paint come off.
but not like, how do you deal with the people that automatically assume that?
How do you deal with being white?
No, it's easy being white, but a white rapper, that's the hard part. Being white everywhere else is easy, but once you become a rapper, it's like this motherfucker. Like, so how do you deal with the people who say the industry plant and all that shit just because, you know, success might have came a little easier for you in their eyes?
I've never had to deal with anyone. Nobody's ever said that to me. I've seen it typed out, but I've never had it said to me, so it don't bother me.
Good. You feel more pressure?
I create some pressure on my own, on myself, because I have high ambitions and I want to see everyone around me like not have to worry about a thing. Continue to see Kentucky elevate, but you know, I really love this. I have a true passion for it. It's not a cash grab. It's not a way for me to get famous. Like, I've been rapping since I was in middle school, like passing out mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love it. So it's my passion.
But then, how did you get in contact? How did DJ Drama find you?
Well, Kentucky's about 6 hours from here. Yeah, it's not far.
we went the wrong way. We drove about a good 12 when we were around. Yeah,
Took a line.
yeah, the same over there.
Bluegrass thing.
Yeah, I mean, coming out of high school, we just would come down here, we'd get a rental, and I would just come down. I remember I did a open mic showcase that I won that Playboy Trey was hosting. I was shaking everyone's hand that would fuck with me. And then I was working at Georgia State with my best friends. I was in the Chick-fil-A at Georgia State, and then I got a call. The DJ Drama wanted to meet me at Main Street, so I went up there, and somebody wanted to sign me. I ended up signing.
What's the red on, man? You went back to Chick-fil-A, you said fuck him.
Yeah, I go back all the time.
What was the rap song that you heard that made you want to rap?
Great question. Is that on that paper or did that come from your soul?
That's a great question. Spirit.
There it is. No, I'm joking. I would say to me the best rap song of all time is Drop It Like It's Hot. Like when I first heard that beat, I think I fell in love with hip hop.
I already know when you bullshit.
No cap. What, you don't like it, man?
I never said that.
Oh.
But that was the one that
I
inspired
bullshit a couple times. So yeah, that's like early, like Black Eyed Peas. I was obsessed with Black Eyed Peas.
That's a hell of a transition. Drop It Like It's Hot, Black Eyed Peas.
But if you think about it, it ain't though. Because it's mid 2000s. It's like super groovy. It's kind of influenced by the same thing. Like that whole Pharrell Timbaland era, right? Like that's if you hear my new album, it's super influenced by that. But like my earliest memory is my mom buying late registration and playing it in the car and telling me I can't say the N-word and just me getting introduced to hip hop. That was it right there.
That was your
Man,
that's a good rule.
Yeah, it's just
She was about to play. This is like the first album I ever heard. With that word, I said, hey, you're about to hear a word on here you can never say in your life.
that put the pressure on you. Which word is it, Mom?
She said, you know it when you hear it.
And that's a good parenting right there. That's great parenting.
Great parent.
She is sure just success, bro. I mean, don't ever say that shit. Can't nothing good come out of it.
You're right. Yeah. I don't even say it in my room under my breath by myself.
Don't even
Never. Think
It
what?
should just be a blank spot
Never.
when you think that shit. I had that part removed from my brain. Right. Seriously.
Somebody said you got hit with the flash, you think. Never say nigga.
That's a good thing to follow up with. Man. You got to be in this movie. Why you nigga can't jump?
That's right.
That's right. Oh, that's dope. All right.
He ain't balling, ain't
Just watch the movie, man.
he? I'm going. I know it. Man. CGI. Bro. Like a
No, you didn't. You did $200. The 202 day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We won.
So you ball for real? I'm useful. We ball for real.
I believe you.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, that's the Billy Horn right there, man.
Swear to God. Wow. It's a relic.
So look, right, even in the studio, right? Because when I first heard this song with Pop, I'm like, I hear the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the wordplay. Like, have you ever just got into the studio and got right block? And it's like, fuck,
All the time.
what did you do to overcome it?
I mean, there's only so much you can do. I'd like to think I have a solution, but it's like you have to search for some sort of emotion. I don't know. But I guess I still get stuck to this day, and you really can't do much about it. It's just you have to let it come. The songs I ever put out, the best verses I ever write, it's just coming from something. It's not like I really focused hard and got the good lyric. It's like you can't drill it in. It's like it's just falling out of your mouth. You know what I'm saying? It's just amazing.
I'm tripping. Don't act like we ain't in Atlanta now, bitch. Fuck that. What you looking for? Sound like he looking for a slave. You looking for a slave, nigga? God damn, this shit really happening, ain't it? What's this nigga meeting? Hold on. What the fuck going on with Russia here? The Bible says be a cheerful giver, and I don't like this energy. This some real nigga shit right here. White people, you witnessing history. You ain't see how they lit up when I said real nigga shit. They were like, oh my God, we finally found something.
When you in a section with exits, please have a good time. Let me tell you how you know who's drunk.
Y'all shouldn't get drunk at all. I don't even drink myself. Excuse me. I don't even drink myself, but definitely y'all shouldn't get drunk at all. If you do drink before you get to the destination. Not wow. You know?
Not only that, but if you start talking like Drake. Hey, go ahead. Alright, so what does the perfect day with Ryan look like? And so we're gonna get there. I'm gonna have chef already. I'm gonna have you walk in the door and candles and roses. Just look, let's see. That was a massage day. This is a tongue scraper. So you gotta use this after sex, if you know. If y'all like, Flowers know why they need a tongue scraper.
That's guaranteed to give you inspiration, like a movie or a song.
Nothing guaranteed.
I'm sorry, you guys. This is
But
why I
maybe
said
just like a full day outside, or
we're supposed to be watching the Jack Harlow.
that's like one of the things I'm really, now that the album's out, like I just want to not, I spent so much time in the studio, but like I just want to not go to the studio. I want to go outside and have something new to talk about.
I know it's the beginning, but do the fame, I see you saying, want to be outside and stuff. Do it get overwhelming? Like now that it's coming on, you see how much hard we had to just do to put out that project.
Yeah.
In order to stay great, you have to continuously to be, you know what I'm saying, consistent and persistent.
Yeah, there's moments, and then you like, there's interviews that are a drag, like unlike this one. Like this is the type of interview that is a blast, but there's tons of shit you do that you're just like, ugh. But every time I get that feeling, I'm just like, ain't this what you dreamed of? Like, wouldn't you rather this than anything else? Right. Yeah, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'll do all the work. I want it more than almost anyone.
What's
I
your,
hear that about yeah. You stay in the studio. I always hear my first one, my little baby stay in the studio. Y'all two motherfuckers that always come out there.
Yeah, I believe it with him because I think I learned that from being down here. Is like the first few years of my career, when I was in Kentucky, I used to write everything. I got down here, started seeing people freestyle. I started to realize, oh, I'm slowing the session down. My verse is taking forever because I'm trying to pen it out. And I'm in the studio with these guys and they make 10 songs a night. So it's something I like just learned while I was down here. The work ethic, like very Wheezy influence, you know?
you got a favorite part of fame? Like, is there anything that with the newfound fame? Because you at a level that a lot of people never get to already. So is it something that you like, man, that you thought was going to be a certain way that you realize is completely different now?
Good question. I mean, my favorite part is probably just like the leverage. Like when you just go places, like you treat well, and just being able to put my best friends in the position they want to be in. Like the most fun part ain't even like what I get. I don't buy very much stuff. Like it's more just creating experiences for the people around me. Stuff that other people just don't. Especially where I come from, like in Louisville. Down here, there's so many success stories, and it's beautiful. But in Louisville, we have a few, but we're still waiting to hit that type of stride. It's actually more as everybody. I mean, just having G out, Bryson, and me at the same time, and then like I said, yeah, it's like it's never been like this, and so we just want to keep feeding that. And just whenever I go home, it's like I get to bring some magic home with me. I'm like, because they see me, they see me on the internet, they see what's going on, and then I come home and I'm like, yeah, it's what it's like. It's special.
Bring the experience for your people, your hometown. That's what a lot of people don't get, the importance of being able to put your city on the map. Because a lot of times I think that any city that we don't know about is because a rapper has never came from there and narrated the story of their city.
Think about how exciting it is when one does.
Right.
I mean, think if somebody came out of Wyoming right now,
right,
and they were hard, you would be immediately interested. I mean, that's what Outkast was. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh,
never.
And we haven't heard that story yet. Exactly.
St. Louis, like
all
so
that.
many places.
So, like, and that's why I talk about Louisville so much, because when I was coming up, I just loved to hear the stories of artists and where they were from. I mean, it's just sick. So what was it like coming up to? I mean, we have a scene. It's special. I'm from a neighborhood called the Highlands, which is kind of like more of like, how do I put it? Like, I wouldn't say it's the arts district, but it's like kind of the place where everyone comes together to be creative.
And so it's kind of in the center of the city spot that I guess it ain't like, it's like, if I could compare it, it's a little bit like that. It's a little bit like that. It's a little bit like that. It's like not as,
Right.
but there's some of that energy. Yeah, it's just a like really accepting area. Like, I don't know, if I hadn't been raised in this part of town is what I'm saying. I don't know if I could have been a compelling rapper. You know, if I had been raised in like a deep suburb, like I don't think I would be able to do this very well. So I think just being outside and walking around and leaving school and being outside until it was dark and going to play basketball with everybody and all this, like, just helpful. Yeah, you experience something.
Right. All the way. Now, usually when you come from a city, when you blow up from a city, it's always somebody that was there before locally that was known. Was there anybody in Louisville that was locally known and never really popped nationally but was influential in the city?
Well, we've had people like that. People don't know, a lot of people don't. Static Major, rest in pieces, from Louisville. Yeah, which he's not a good example because he really, I'm just saying, I think, you know, he was on his way to being like
superstar. Yeah, and producing and writing. That was wrong.
Yeah. But like, for example, when I was in high school is when Bryson Tiller came out, and I was just so like, what the fuck? I was so just, I cannot believe this person's from Louisville. I thought his music was so amazing. And I was obsessed with him. I had his like post notifications on. I was dying to go to his shows. And he showed me love so early. Like when I was still in high school, he would retweet a video here and there for me. And Bryson's still my idol because we're at the Derby this weekend. He's one of my good friends, but
Bryson's really
one of my idols immediately.
That's dope, man. The people don't understand the craziness of when your idols actually become your peers, like people that you grew up watching.
Best feeling in the world.
It's the craziest feeling in the world.
Yeah, you get to see him and meet him.
Right.
That's a real, what you just said is a real gift of this shit.
Yeah.
It's to have somebody, like even Drake for me, like Drake is one of the people that literally taught me how to rap. You know what I'm saying? It's like him, Wayne, Kanye. And now to be cool with him, like the biggest, it's better than $1 million.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
There's no price tag you can put on like meeting somebody that taught you how to do it. And I'm saying, yo, you dope.
Right. We all got that. But that person for you, know, that you, when you got in the game and you met that was like, oh shit, this nigga my partner now. I know this person.
You got me that nigga started, man.
That's messed up, man.
I mean, but the one that really,
but nobody is famous for that. So everybody in I thought was famous. But, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, I look at everybody like that because we didn't see nobody like coming up. Only person that like see them all now. You get what I'm saying? Like I remember one time Charles Barkley stopped through there, and it was the biggest shit. He just randomly showed up and just went to the school and shit. But that was like, that's like the biggest. We like, hey, Charles Barkley just showed up. They're gonna be stored for years. You get what I'm saying?
right.
Young man in Mississippi.
I know. Mine was Martin. Like me and Martin and chopping it up with Martin and being able to have like this nigga calls me and checks on me now. Like it's the most, because I remember sitting in front of the TV and you know, fame was different for us coming up because there wasn't no access to celebrity like it is now. I couldn't just go tell Martin, hey, that shit you just did at Jerome was funny as fuck, nigga, in his comments. So to be sitting beside a nigga that you watch in a different world, like inside the box for us was different. So that nigga, for him to know who I am and know who we are, bro, it's crazy. It's the craziest shit in the world. It's insane, bro. It's the craziest shit in the world.
It's so many of them stories that I can tell. I've been doing entertainment for so long. Like one of my coldest entertainment memories is like, rest in peace, Charlie Murphy. I was getting ready to go do this thing with Mike Epps, right? It's like TMZ type shit. And he's like, hey man, Charlie Murphy wants you to bring him some weed. I was like, how much? And it was like, say 1 ounce. So I was like, all right, man. So I get the weed, right? Bring the shit to Charlie Murphy. Take out how much you want and give me the rest. And then he just sit there and we smoke for like 2 hours, man. And he just telling me all these wild ass stories, like everybody who ever met him just know he just talk. And he got like the most entertaining motherfucker ever. So that was just one of them dope ass moments like that. So Get the like, I met them 95% of our niggas, right? Shit like that. So, yeah, I won't lie. So it's all of them.
I want to say, well, it's 2 or 3. I got 3 main ones for real. Tip, he really like influenced me like when I was like rapping. 18, bad boys, you know that when life skinned nigga couldn't be bad. You feel what I'm saying? Like he forced his way, like, but y'all got me fucked up. I'm from Banky, nigga. I take them cookies. Nigga like, you might take them cookies. You know what I mean? No cap. You feel me? And then once I started getting into the game, and then we started before you know, we started linking up a whole lot more. And I'm like, damn, we family, we friends. I'm like, bro, kicking it with my favorite rapper. You feel me? Like, this is wild, man. God is beautiful. You feel what I'm saying? And then Mike, we on the road with Mike Epps. So you remember sitting in the bed, suspended from school, watching him. Goddamn, on next Friday, we goddamn the rope had that goddamn put a lip in the back of him shit. Now I'm high here, I laugh like a motherfucker. The young nigga like, this is crazy. I can this is something I can relate to.
When that movie came out, we used to quote that shit at football.
Every day.
Every day.
Man, that was me, Bun B, man. That nigga Bun, you know how much I love Pimp. And that nigga, like, when I met him, it was just like, oh, you know me? Like, yeah, I know you, man. I rock with you, man. I love what you're doing. And this to have that support system, so that's the, right, that's the
so crazy. My release party was in Louisville this weekend, and Bun B showed up. And so many of like, I was obviously honored and excited, but so many of my OGs that like, are mentors to me that were just in the party with me that I grew up in Louisville around. So, yo, bro, introduce me. I was like, damn, that's the OG. Yo, bro, you're my idol.
That's the OG. Shit. Right, and you provided that opportunity for them, so yeah, that's you got the sick moment.
I've been starstruck one time.
Ooh.
I seen Alex.
Me too, my
nigga. I was fucked up. I don't know where that shit come from. That shit came out of nowhere, bro. Nigga, we in the club, nigga. We outside, I think in the club, 11:45. Nigga, we standing on the couch outside. I just like, look. We walking their way. I said, nigga, hey, y'all. Nigga, I moved the bitches that were with. I'm like, bitch, move, bitch. Move. Not knowing that he walking over there to come speak to me. So I jump over the thing and we got him like, I ain't gonna do it. I'm coming to speak to you. I'm like, nigga, you are Michael Jordan, nigga, you is the hood. Nigga, it's I hold that nigga by like 10 times.
Yeah. Oh man, I did the comedy all-star shit with Mike Vick.
Real?
Hell yeah.
Hard.
Man, nigga, when I seen Allen Iverson in front of Lennox, nigga, I was waiting on him to pull my car. The valet, that nigga walked in with Monica. And Monica said, what's up to me? And I said, hey, I was like,
Sing on bullshit and
I couldn't say nothing.
I seen the mom, the nigga room full of killers crying. Oh, at the shit show? Yeah, when she walked in, so I seen all the thugs in the audience stood up and they were crying, tears.
That's crazy, man. So like moving forward, Jack, like
I got a little more
like when you accomplish so much so quick, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you keep your goals? You know what I mean? To keep elevating your goals, you know what I mean? Because I know what I think the hardest part from my perspective is trying to make it. And once you get to a point where you feel like you made it, like how do you, get to the next thing? You know, what motivates your goal to move
It's
forward?
like a high. I get you just chasing a high. Like every time I go in the studio, make a new song is just chasing a high. You just want to feel that feeling again. Because no matter how many times you make one, like that doubt creeps in of like, am I really that guy? No matter how many you've made. So you need to make a new one to feel like, oh yeah, I am who I think I am. So it's just that. I don't know. I mean, there's tons. I don't have a Grammy. Like there's just tons. I could name a bunch of random accolades. Like I won.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. I'm good.
Nigga, they already relating you to Eminem. They comparing you to Eminem, fool.
That's wild.
Wow.
How you feel about the comparison and shit to the other white rappers?
It don't bother me.
Could be Vanilla Ice.
So what?
It could be Vanilla Ice, and that would. Eminem is the one to be compared to.
No, I mean obviously, yeah, Eminem's an idol of mine, and yeah, it don't bother me at all. It don't bother me at all.
Compare him to the other white people.
I mean, yeah, they have to, because like no matter how serious or no matter how much respect my music gets, like black space, and I'm like, there's something novelty about being a white guy, and they have to do that. So that's never something like, I'm never gonna get online and be like, why y'all keep doing this?
You niggas don't do it like that. And they're like, that's why we keep doing it.
So it's just so fun with it. I've been getting that since I was 12.
I feel like the music that you put out, like, over surpassed that. You see what I'm saying? It's like, I ain't never really tripped from shit like that. Ever since I heard the music, I'm like, okay, as long as you stay consistent and people gonna rock with it, you dig what I'm saying?
Nah, you rap. You ain't just doing
You rap. You rap. It's different.
You rap.
Niggas only be rapping. You
And
rapping.
you aware of the shit, just like you said. Like even the shit with the video, the girl got police showed the girl outside the concert and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you seem to be aware of what the fuck you doing.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
Ain't hard. Just stay in there.
Yeah.
You there now.
You gonna keep lying? We all are.
I think the music is just about just staying consistent. Don't get complacent.
Never. No, that's my same motto. I mean, just seeing Pharrell say to Kanye, something to the effect of just like, don't lose that mentality when you make it. Like, don't. To me, I took it as like, don't think you got it figured out or don't believe your hype. Like, I got here out of trying to figure out what's wrong with my shit, what's not connecting, like, how could it be better? Doesn't mean don't have confidence in it, but just be honest. Like, look in the mirror and really look at yourself and tell the truth.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I did. Is just, I'm gonna continue to do that. Figure out how to be better because I know it's not perfect. It can never be perfect.
It's never
Let your music express it. We want to hear it. I want to hear it. Learn from the greats.
Yeah.
Especially you bumping shoulders, especially the early stage of your career, already bumping shoulders with the Fredos and the traits and shit. This ain't for no reason. You feel what I'm saying? You got niggas been rapping forever. They only bumping to a nigga in the radio station. That's it. But once you get around these guys, this is your time as a young jit in the game to soak it all in. And when you leave, go be the best superstar that you ever be.
A lot of people get to this point of success and then they change the people around them. Like, you know, a lot of people get to the point where you can't, you know, you get successful and they don't want nobody around them. They can still tell them the same truth that they was getting told before they blew up. Do you still keep people around you who can say, hey, Jack, man, that shit whack as fuck?
I do, but I can see what happens to people because when I first started experiencing some of the success and some of my homeboys would be like, yo, I think you should do, I didn't like this, I think this is funny. I felt this like emotion come out of me like, oh, you're just saying that, or you're hating, or you're trying to be different from the crowd. The crowd loves me, so you're trying to say this. And I started to realize, oh, this is why people push their day ones away because they get delusional and think that they're hating when really they're just telling the truth. So that's kind of my mindset now. And now, I mean, I'm surrounded by the people I came up with. I have a collective called Private Garden.
Everybody.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta be your own man. You gotta gauge it.
Yeah.
But
Cause they don't know, they not the ones selling the records and shit.
yeah, but
You ain't mentioned me on the song.
Man, fuck that. I'm trying to say it all these bitches, man. I don't like it. I don't like it.
You know what I'm talking about? They telling me and you. What do you do it though? What you do? Jack, what's the next move, man?
I'm gonna shoot this movie
When y'all start shooting, okay?
Y'all shooting it here?
ASAP.
Oh, you can't say it.
Yeah, ASAP. I'm starting.
Make sure he's all my
I'm not
notes.
supposed to say
Yeah,
nothing.
it's it.
Y'all got to go roads and how like innovators we'll be waiting.
Now get into
Oh, I got a call.
Oh, that's what we do?
Is that something that came to you or that's something you was looking for as far as the movie?
It arrived.
It came from the shit. Were you stupid?
Nah, I mean, I just got a call from Drama one day. He was like, yo, Kenya Barris wants you to star in White Men Can't Jump. And I was like, which character? He said, the white one. I said, I'm just
You got a hit sing, might be in a hit movie.
This motherfucker,
Yeah, keep going.
no, I don't want
Yeah,
platinum albums.
Already.
That's what they all say.
That's what they all say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they wanted me to be the Wesley Snipes character. But I was like, no, bro.
This man trying to put you in some black face. Jack Harlow with the hot top bag and some black skin. Like, bro, get the fuck. That's all.
In that movie, hey man, we appreciate you stopping through the trap, man. Keep doing your motherfucking thing. You and your
Jeremy, get the photo graph. One more time. Stay down, bro.
All right, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Thank y'all for tuning in and watching this. It's a cool interview. Up next week.